did so. I'm sorry for sending my cousin pictures of my ass, titties, and fucking
Oh, the yams?
cooch on
Oh.
your living room.
Addressing the allegation.
Catalina, there's no way out of this one. I'm sorry, but you're done. You're finished. So apparently, Kat has dropped a video titled My Truth. But honestly, Kat has dropped a video titled My Truth, but the whole video's fucking lies. So how the fuck does that work? I'm not gonna lie, Kat, you fucked with the wrong one. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will sit here and fucking lie on my fucking name.
Okay, now we need clarification. Because the last one made me hella confused. I mean, I couldn't really have a position because she was whack, but now
Bruh,
we
hell
need
nah,
to.
alright? So the demon has dropped the video, My Truth. For whatever fucking reason, it has 2.8 thousand likes. Y'all niggas are sick and
Okay, look though, the 2.8 are sick in the head, but like, it had around 200 or 240k views, so they were disliking her ass. Like,
head. Y'all niggas
you
really
don't even
let yourself
realize.
get manipulated by this demon, bro. By this fucking demon. Let's get into it.
Hello everyone, I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect.
Alright, I'm sorry for fucking, you know what?
She was almost there. She started on good, but
You know what? I'm sorry for cheating on you with my cousin, but our relationship wasn't perfect, so that's the reason why I did so. I'm sorry for sending my cousin pictures of my ass, titties, and fucking
oh, the yams?
cooch on
Oh,
your living room couch and in your restroom and on my bed. But you know what? Because our relationship wasn't okay, that excuses it.
that's crazy.
I'm sorry that you had to find my cousin's cock in my camera roll, but you know what? It's okay because our relationship
Alright,
wasn't
GG's.
okay in the first place. And that right there is the work of the reputation saver that you was emailing and your fucking YouTube manager told me about, bruh. He told me that the moment I exposed you, that you was emailing people trying to figure out ways how to come back from this shit, bruh. You was emailing people discussing ways on how to just push the whole cousin freak.
Nah, she weird. Also, I saw something about like her laughing about all this situation. Like at the start, she didn't even like, she wasn't even finding it serious. She was trying to brush it off, like real quick.
Freakery aside and just bring something new to light. And it's like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, you really gonna try to ruin me because you got caught cheating on your
That's
cousin. I'm
fucked up.
innocent. I didn't do shit. But you know what? I'm gonna watch the video and hear what you gotta say.
As it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around.
Okay, alright, yeah, we get that.
Help in order to correct my
This
mistakes,
nigga mad.
reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in
Okay.
order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing.
It was a shared note.
Like, you look, you need to accept this shit.
Bro, on Apple phones, you share a note to somebody, you collaborate on a note. Both people, you have to literally like damn near like accept that shit. Am I tripping? It's a shared
Yo,
note.
look, if you didn't, everyone could like invite people on shit they don't want to be a part of. So I'm pretty much sure, yeah.
I went through your notes app and that shit was there. You have a bucket list with your cousin, bro. Like, come on, bro.
That's
Some of the
crazy.
stuff that's on there doesn't even make sense if he wrote it from his point of view. The internet
Yeah, like no face. This on his point of view, this shit don't make sense. On hers, yeah.
is not that
So
stupid.
In any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false.
First of all, hold on. First of all, there's clips on the internet of you literally admitting,
From like 3 years ago. That's
confessing your
like,
love for your cousin.
But back when I
she's a public figure. Everything gonna be found. There's no way out of this one.
was like, I don't even know the age to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin,
L story, yep, get
we
to the
kind of had a
point.
thing. We kind of had a thing going.
So, ain't no one getting this information out of me. Is she slow?
But like it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me.
Wait,
But like I
wait,
remember
is
like
he
I
too?
had a big crush on this nigga because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
Literally, like I'm talking about, I don't know how old this clip was last year, 2 years ago, but we've been dating for 2 years and some change, and you're on stream talking about how you have feelings for your cousins. You found him attractive when I was younger. You don't know if it was your hormones taking over, but now the fact
Okay, also, why the fuck did you let that slide?
that you cheated on me
Why?
with your cousin, this means that every single time you told me that you left to go hang out with your family, that you left to Kentucky to go stream at this fucking the biggest world fucking roller coaster in the world, that you was with your cousin. Because I mean, I have proof of that too. Like you was in the hotel room with your cousin. You was with your
Wait,
cousin. Because
I'm going to the main event, but I'm getting full and going to college campus to the gym and hoop.
I mean, I have
Damn.
proof of that too. Like you was in the hotel room with your cousin. You kept on telling me you was going on these trips. You went to Puerto Rico with your cousin. You went everywhere with your cousin. And it's like, bruh, like, but
Puerto Rico with the cuz? No,
you,
no, no, no,
only
no.
cheated on me recently, right? This only happened last month,
My third eye is open, bruh.
right? Okay,
This shit
but you know,
would have,
I guess you just get to it.
like, I wouldn't let that slide, bruh. I would have thought about it like a little bit,
Use that, I
but
guess. I don't know.
still,
Like I don't know if this is like manipulation, top tier rage
you
bait or
can't see
what.
it coming.
But okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep on listening to what you got to say. All right.
False because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and it's
I'll say
completely
though,
untrue. My family does not agree
they don't
with
want
the
you
choices
to
that I
waste
made,
yourself
but they're standing beside
in GTA, so why would they not be on your side? You see?
me as I continue to get help and work to better
I mean, she's already mental, so
myself.
like,
I also want to talk about
I've seen plenty of power banks over my 15 years of reviewing tech, but this Ridge one quickly became a favorite. So this, a 10,000 milliamp hour battery that's already this small, is pretty clutch, but it's also pretty loaded.
First of all, even though I'm in the right 100% for leaving you and talking about how I feel because you cheated on me with your cousin, you know, your parents were literally calling me and threatening me to delete that video because I don't know, they were threatening me with so much
but look though, that's bad publicity. Like, that's bad publicity. You don't want this shit going around.
stuff that was just so uncalled for, and I don't know, it just seems like they're more biased to you than what's actually going on. Like I think the fact that you're making this video right now, and I don't know, man, let me just keep watching the video, bro.
a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him.
Bro, like, it's honestly crazy how much, like, bro, I've never been in a situation like this, but bro, girls are really like manipulators, bro. And I wish I had
I mean, yeah, but it depends, Loki.
iCloud Pro or iCloud Plus, bro, because I'm scrolling through my phone trying to bring the proof. This girl literally would make excuses not to post me because her fucking fan base was majority guys. She kept on telling me that she had a lot of mods that would gift her subs and she would use.
Okay, look though, even though this shit is like extremely weird and all, that's low-key your job though. That's weird. But you low-key signed up for that. No? But that's weird
them,
though.
bruh. She would literally use y'all, bruh. She would literally take y'all money and fucking make, I don't know what type of operation she had going on, but bro, she didn't want to post me because of all her male fans. She didn't want to talk about me. I ain't gonna lie, we broke up like 5+ times in our whole relationship, and 99.9% of the times we broke up, she ran to the internet to talk about the breakup, to talk about whatever happened, and it's just so weird, bro. But the moment I do, when you actually do something insane, like cheated on me with your cousin, I'm the bad guy. Like, I'm the bad guy.
Because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it.
So
Say wallahi. Yo, like I said, bro, she
okay, but
did not want the internet to know that she had a boyfriend because it would make her lose followers. She kept on telling me that, and I wish I had screenshots from when, bro. I don't know what's going on my iCloud. I'm trying to get messages from like early 2024 to 23, but I can't, bro. But I promise y'all, she would not want to post me. You could go on her page. She never had videos of me. It was always me, bro. I literally kept on telling her, why don't you post me? Why don't you post me? And she confessed this one time saying, my followers are majority males. They would unfollow me. I would lose all my followers.
okay, look though, but she's not like the only one that be doing this, and if she does though, like she might be good. Her shit gonna go spiral down like entirely immediately. So I low key understand it. Like in a way, it's still weird, but like
Followers, etc., etc., etc. She's sick in the head, bro.
Next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because
All right, so first of all, this was like 5 days before I posted my video, and basically what happened was she kept on blowing up my phone, spamming my phone, no caller ID, text messages.
damn.
Blowing up my phone, spamming my phone, no caller ID, text messages, calling my friends, and kept on saying, can I get back with you? Can we please work this out? I'm going insane. I'm going to, manipulation words to get me to fucking give her attention, because I was trying my hardest to just move forward in life. I caught her cheating. I'm trying to move forward, but she's blowing up my phone trying to just get my attention, saying she's gonna do this. Even when she was going to the hospital, she was like, I'm leaving. And then she was calling me.
I promise you, she's mental. Like, there's not a better description than that. Like, she's low-key mental.
The hospital, bruh. And I talked to her parents. Her parents said that she only had like 3 calls or whatever. She kept on spamming me on the hospital phone, bro. Like, bro.
I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself.
And then the moment she got out, she literally posted it on the internet. That's a personal thing that nobody had to know. But because you want to go ahead and post it on the internet, you want to gain that no.
Right when you're out, you decide to post. Okay, first off, she's fishing, right? And she's low-key hella mental.
Nobody had to know. But because you want to go ahead and post it on the internet, you want to gain sympathy. Before, it's like you almost knew that I was going to expose you for cheating on me with your cousin. Because why are you going to the internet about you being in a facility? If you're really trying to like fix your head and get yourself right, why are you trying to sympathy farm online by posting yourself in the facility talking about, for the past couple of days, I just came out because I tried to do this and that. Like, bro, that's sympathy farming. That's not something that needs to be on the internet, and I don't know what else to say, bro.
Or anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder.
Okay, low-key, niggas that be doing this are slow, like they shouldn't, right? But she low-key was fishing for it. Like that's kind of deserved. Like kind of,
someone I consider
just kind
a
of.
close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship.
I mean, yeah.
Toxic and abusive. Toxic and abusive. This is what they always fucking do. You see how the shift went from, I'm sorry for sending my cousin nudes, I'm sorry that you had to walk in on me showing my bare ass and my bare ass cheeks to my cousin on FaceTime, to me and my ex had a very toxic relationship, and it was very abusive. But you know what? Let's see what I did. Let's see how abusive I was, right? Okay, let's see.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything.
You stayed because that's all you, bro. There were so many times where I tried to get away from you, but literally at TwitchCon, bro, I was in LA with my boys, bro, and you was literally calling me, telling me.
Okay, look though, she cannot be trusted. You cannot believe nothing coming out of her mouth
That you
like
was finna,
that ass.
and then like, bro, like I don't know, like, bro, I get soft around that. I get soft with that shit because, like, bro, I don't want to be responsible. I care about you. I don't want to see you do that to yourself. But when you're calling me, spamming me, saying you're gonna do that, bro, keep in mind.
Okay, look, I get it though, but like, it gets to a point, right? I think after like the sixth time, I don't think I would care. Like, that's not on me. At this point, it's not
TwitchCon was
like
in San
even on
Diego.
you.
I was in LA. She started saying she was gonna do that stuff, saying how sad she was. This was like when we broke up or whatever, back in like TwitchCon last year. And then I drove all the way from LA to San Diego because she kept on threatening to do that to herself. And then, bro, it's just a mess, bro. Like, I have tried to leave several times. Yes, this was a toxic relationship, but stop trying to put the blame on me. You did what you did, and now you're trying to change the narrative to make it seem like I was a toxic, abusive boyfriend. Like, how
That's
can
fucked
you
up.
do that right now, bro?
And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every.
I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. First of all, you was a freshman in college, and I just turned 21, and I was literally a junior in college.
Bro, okay, last watch, I was finding this part like extremely weird. She is trying to paint him as a weirdo low key.
Okay. Now, I don't even know why that like you try to make it seem like I was like, no, I did not mess with you before you were 18. I messed with you after. Once you were in college, bro. Like, what's going on right now? Like, you're trying so hard to make me look weird and to shift the focus, but bro, stop it, bro. It's not gonna work, bro.
Story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal.
She finna hook. That's her ultimate right there, bro.
But what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to.
Hey, by the way, y'all notice how she's reading the script, right? Like, can y'all, like, I
Oh
wish
yeah,
I
of
could just
course.
zoom in on her eyes.
Right there.
These soulless, evil eyes, and just see the fucking script on her PC screen, bro. This is sickening, bro. Like, these
Jesus.
niggas really emailed her talking about,
Demon,
we gonna
bruh.
save you. All you gotta do is sign your soul away. Her soul is gone, bro. She's reading off a script they orchestrated a whole story to bring me down. It's sick.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Oh nah, that's
Wallahi.
crazy.
Yo, hold on.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as.
Okay, no. First
And
of all,
Loki also, she's Loki too casual saying this. I think she would get like a little bit more emotional. That was a little too
I've
casual.
never forced myself on her. I've never forced myself on her. I've never put my hands on her. I've never done any of the sort, my nigga. First of all, this girl was literally like, I don't know what's the word, like over sexual or like overly freaky. But bro, she literally would force me to drink. I've never
Wait.
drank.
Screenshot 2. And okay, do you think it was weird of you to make me smoke and drink? I never smoked a full blunt before. I often do smoke. I smoked my last one and smoke where.
Or smoke in my life
And then he repeated, "Yes, nah, she can't be trusted."
until I met this girl. I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was a time she even forced me to get my matching tattoo. There was a time, I think it was at the tattoo shop or whatever. I was on a double date. It was me, her, and two girls. They were gay or whatever. And bro, she was getting on me because I told her I did not want to smoke and drink, bro. She was
Also, I was about to say like, how are you like Loki or grown ass man and getting forced to do shit? But if that was how she was moving, that's hella weird.
literally in the hallway crashing out on me because I did not want to smoke and drink. This girl was a bad influence, always trying to force me to smoke and drink every fucking time she seen me, bruh. Because she didn't know how to do anything, process or have fun without that shit, bruh. Like, I just don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with smoking or drinking, but, you know, I just thought, you know, she's my ex or whatever. At the time, she was my girl, whatever. I was like, you know what, bruh? Fuck it, bruh. She wants to do it, then fuck it, bruh. I'm gonna do it with her. But I never did that shit just to do it, bro. I don't fuck with that shit.
An outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when
Rip wires, my nigga? You couldn't come up with like something better?
I cried.
Loop earplugs for every moment. Sometimes it's just too loud.
I would punch things, my nigga. I've never punched shit. What are you talking about, bruh? And yes, I ain't gonna lie, early back in the day, I did have like slight anger issues or whatever, but I would never touch her. I would never put my hands on her. But yes, this is already on the internet. Like, she's every single time we break up.
Okay, you know what? I look have to go now. But yeah, that was good. Like, see you around. We'll do the second part like later, Loki.